Hey, good evening everybody, and welcome to the beautiful World Equestrian Center here in Ocala, Florida. I'm Andrew Ryback, and I think you already know that because that's our YouTube channel. Click here to subscribe, by the way. What I want to do tonight is I want to take you through what I do when I'm looking at a course and planning out my shots for a Grand Prix. So before we take a walk around the course and show you what shots I'm going to get, I'm going to tell you what kind of equipment that we use for a course like this. So my standard camera gear is a Nikon. This is a D6. We also shoot with D5s. This is my personal camera, my Nikon D6 with a 70 to 200 millimeter lens. What's cool about this is it gives me a lot of flexibility. I'm able to get a little bit of a wide shot as well as zoom in a bit. And I'll show you this a little bit later where this comes in handy, but a really cool feature on the Nikon camera is that I can crop in or zoom in a bit more than the 200 millimeters to make this essentially a 300 millimeter lens, so I can get a little closer shots when necessary. So it's a great camera. I love that I can actually shoot 14 frames a second if I want, but the idea is, and what we like to do here, is get one shot per jump, because there's a lot of editing that needs to go into it if you have 30, 40 shots in a round. Sometimes we'll shoot a couple if it's something crazy happens, but one shot per jump so that we can nail that shot and make it look awesome. So tonight is the $75,000 Grand Prix here in Ocala, and we've got 54 riders here, so I've got plenty of opportunity for great shots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through my first shot, walk you around, and show you what other shots I can get. And we're going to start off with jump one. Now, if you look at jump one, it's just a vertical. Typically, we really don't like to shoot verticals. However, with jump one, I usually find that horses tend to really over jump on jump one in a Grand Prix. So sometimes you can get a really amazing shot. So I always like to get jump one if possible. Jump ones typically are lower than the rest of the fences in the course, but for some reason, sometimes it really surprises the horses. So I like to go ahead and shoot it anyways. And what happens is I'm going to shoot it right here. And then as soon as they're done, they're going to come around behind me, and they're going to go to jump two. Now, as they're going to jump two and then heading off to jump three, I'm going to make my way down this way so I can set up another shot. And what we're going to do is we're going to come all the way down this way, potentially tonight's winner right here. So there you go. I'm going to set myself up for potentially jump five and definitely jump six. So if we look back across the ring over here, you got jump 5A, B, and C. The blue oxer right there in the middle is 5B. So it's a little bit of a stretch, but the cool thing about the Nikon camera is I can crop inside the camera and I can zoom in just a little bit so I can get a bit closer. To get that shot. So they'll come off of 5A, B, C, and they're gonna come around to this beautiful, I mean, it looks almost edible jump right here. This Ethel M Chocolates jump. So what I'm going to do for this one is, as they're coming around, I'm going to set up a little bit lower, because if you can see those trees in the background, they've got those beautiful lights. And that's not a Grand Prix rider, by the way. That is a lead liner. She is not going to jump it. Don't worry, it's okay. Look at her waving. She's not waving at me. She's waving at everybody else behind us. But anyway, so I'm going to set up a little lower so that I can get those twinkling lights right in the background. So I'm going to fire off that shot. The rider's going to come inside this timer right here, go right around to jump number 7. And they're going to head off that way. So I've got plenty of time from here on out to head to my next shot and set that up, because I've got other photographers in the ring that are catching some of the other jumps. So we're going to go this way. The horse is going that way. They're around that way. I'm coming over here. And see, now if you look over here, I've got this beautiful Christmas tree in my background. So what I'm going to do again is I'm going to squat down a little bit for this shot. It's going to frame up the rider, hopefully with their head right in the Christmas tree. It's going to look really beautiful. So we'll fire that shot off. I'm going to stay right here because the rider's going to come right on past me. I may get a nice, detailed cantering shot as they're coming by, but then they're going to finish up on jump number 13 right there, and hopefully have a clear round and make it to the jump off. So that's my shots for the day here. Okay, so as always the case is, I never really find out what the shots are going to look like until I actually see horses in the ring. And I just happened to find another shot in the ring when I was over here standing by jump 1. So if I hug the rail on jump 1, as they come around, I can get a really nice tight crop and kind of a going away shot on jump number 2. We don't typically shoot going away shots because people don't like to see their butts in the photos, but if you crop it just right, it makes for a really cool shot. So again, you never really know until you get in the ring and you see the horses, but I think it's going to make for a really cool shot and the rider's going to be very happy. And again, we'll be inserting these shots into the video so you can see what they look like. But thanks for paying attention, and again, subscribe to this channel because we're going to put out some great content on what we do here at Andrew Ryback Photography. So again, thanks for watching, have a great evening, and we'll see you soon.